hugely processed, big ass snare right there. Bam! Hits you right in the face. Just a short one. Yeah, this is actually... It works! It's better! Better than before. Still pitch the snare around. Like one down would be, or hard to find the right place. But I enjoy that a lot about working with multiple samples when you layer, that you can pitch one of them around but leave the others where they are, so you get yeah, like this. This is way better, even though I've just pitched one part of the sample up. This is way more useful. The kick could still be like meaner with more bass. Hyperdrive, mate. Yeah, I haven't continued Hyperdrive. Mr. Bill asked me about it as well, and I told him that as it has been on ice for so long now, I would recommend him to continue on the part he did, because that was the initial thing we started on, and that was quite great what he did there, and that he should continue with that and make an original out of it. So I hope that that is happening now. Because that was a really nice intro that he did there, and he should totally continue. Should totally continue that. So I hope he does. Let's process the drums a little bit further, as I am not happy with them yet. A little bit away from the high frequency. Yeah, that's better. Audio file should sample that gulping noise you just did. Yeah, making sounds from samples is even more fun sometimes than just making weird things in Massive. I think it would sound like this then. I want to know how this sounds like in glitch hop tempo, even though these sounds maybe won't work exactly, but let's see. Yeah, compared to what we had before, it sounds like slow motion now, but yeah, too slow. Would need swing to work in that tempo, I think. This is really weird. Yes, I'd have no idea how to continue on this now. We could maybe import some vocal chants to touch it up, but right now I am left with nothing but blank space in my mind. Maybe we can add some gangster. Yes. But where? Somewhere there and there. Or on the one here. I like it more on the one somehow. And I want a weird noise layering the bass. I have a plan there. Just create a really weird sound, then put some vocodecs on that. And it's fat. Quite useful now, actually. But I had something in mind with this. And that was... Maybe we can make it... Yeah, I know it is stupid and weird, but... Let's make this. And then add this guy over here once again. And then I thought that maybe this could be a useful layer for the main bass. Also make sure it goes through the side chain, so we got like... we could have an interesting fill by just copying this here and now taking this away and maybe that is overused, like this progression here, but maybe that works. Okay, now we have to copy that to the sub and to the layer, so... And then this whole thing loops, but in the next loop we add our additional hi-hat, which will make everything sound even more interesting. Ah, there it is. We could even make some drum fills, like the drums are super minimal now. So now the whole progression, the whole arrangement sounds like this. This is really weird. It could get some additional elements in here as well. Like not only that hi-hat, or maybe even another hi-hat layered on top of that one. Because it's quite thin, and I think we can make that thicker. Let's get some open hi-hats from Vengeance and layer them on top of this. Yeah, maybe this. On E1, layer it on there. Hehe. This is really stupid. Maybe this sound can have a little bit variation in it, or yeah, this one is not so annoying. Hey, Catfire, you here? Or did he just leave once again? Ah, cool. Hey, Catfire. One of the producers at my university is still fanboying for you. He turns up your stuff at every party. Some vibrato can help there to make it more interesting. This is getting really weird now, but that's something already. By the way, if you joined just now or something and are wondering where all these weird sounds are coming from, some are made here in the project, like all these here. But the others were made previously in a different project file, like these. We made them in an extra project file by making weird sounds and putting them through an interesting effect plugin that I can show later on. We could put mastering on this now, if anyone is interested in how the mastering on this would be now. Also because that's something to make it sound cooler and then be motivated to continue working on it. So for mastering I use Isotope Ozone 5 and usually only use these four things: the maximizer, the stereo imaging, the multiband dynamics and the equalizer. And then I set the bands to these four frequency regions and suppress the sub-bass quite a lot, the mid-range not that much, the upper mid-range a little bit more, and the high frequency spectrum even more again. Yeah, this should work. In the stereo imaging, this low section here should be absolutely monophonic, so we turn this down. And in the mid section we can see if we can yeah, we can add a little bit there, because there aren't many stereo wide things happening here right now. Also, we are going way too loud into the compression right now. You can see it's compressing like crazy, so we can turn down the input a little bit. this is better. And then in the maximizer, we turn on the best mode available, activate the stereo link, and then just turn it as loud as possible. I have a limiter built in for the stream audio, so I think this will be limited on your end. Yes, I see the limiter over here, it's working like crazy now. Let me just turn down the master volume here. Should be normal again. Beautiful. Somebody asked, is this a pre-master or am I mastering? Nah, this is sort of a pre-mastering, just for showing how I would do it and what it would sound like to this track now. And in the equalizer section, we can choose between a mid EQ, showing only the monophonic parts, and a side EQ, showing only the things happening in the stereo image. And if we put this on solo mode, we hear only the elements that are appearing in the stereo image. They're not supposed to have any low bass. Yeah, this should work. And now we have a loud and quite sub-heavy and halfly assed mixed track. We need mods. Yeah, I think we totally need them. Somehow I still can't activate slow mode. This is so weird. Why can't I activate slow mode? I can't moderator. I can't make people moderators. I can't do even that. Why? This is very, very weird. I can kick people out. That's the only thing I can do. Oh, slow mode should be activated now. There is a checkbox. Does it work? Is slow mode working? Yes, it's working. Yeah, I did the mod name thing. I'm sorry. I did it with a mod and I did it with moderator. And it didn't want to work just like the slow mode, but now it should be working. Yes, nice. Where is... Maybe the mod thing works too now, so I may try. Medtronic, where are you? Jack, come on. I can make you a mod real quick. Or Panda Eyes Music Wop. Yes, Panda Eyes can be a moderator. I trust him. So he can kick people if needed. Slow mode is that you can't write so much in the chat, like you have to wait. Slow mode automatically injects a tranquilizer through your keyboard into your fingertips to make you type slower. That would be quite terrifying, wouldn't it? Let's call it rhythmatize these parts here, by the way, like these weird garble parts. I have a little idea how to make these more useful. Because they don't have a rhythm to them, like they're just... But they should they should fit to the general beat. So let's take the infamous LFO tool and see what we can do with that. So let it modulate the volume and see if we can, like this way, we could splice this up into parts of 4 or make it, or put it on 16th. Maybe that makes it sound more. Only the first half works like this. The second half is stupid. What's with 8th? 16th was good, but not for the second half, so we could move this here and then edit this furthermore to... This is a function, by the way, may I show you this, that I enjoy highly in Cubase, and I haven't seen it in any other DAW, by the way, even though it's such a basic thing. Like, when you click on a sample here, you have these basic options up here, like where it starts, you can move that around in very tiny steps, where it ends, like its general length, and this thing called in German Versatz, like as you see, I move the full sample through this little tiny excerpt, so I can immediately jump through to a different place and don't have to move it back and then change its length and stuff to use a different part of the whole sample in this tiny section here. Bitwig has that. That's just perfect. I haven't seen it in FL, I'm sorry, then I was blind, but I haven't seen it. It's not in Ableton and it's not in Logic. And I can't understand why. Now this section makes way more sense. Maybe here we can use a different sample. Oh yeah, the end of this. The end of this is just perfect. That's exactly what we need. Just a little bit quieter. Or no, we could even put this over here. And now put a very weird sound at the end of it. Because since this is the bullshit button track, it can have... Yeah! Yes, this is what I wanted. And then we just delete all of... Yeah, wait a moment. What do I delete? This loops, so I take this and copy it here, and then I take this and copy it here. Oh no, yeah, these have to go away. I'm really fond of this moment here. Where? Okay, save that. And enough of that. I want to show you another thing that hasn't been finished yesterday, but it has progressed quite far already. and I thought you might be interested as well. So let's copy that over here. No effects on this. Yes, beautiful. And let's have a listen. Oh, the master is on. Let's turn that off.